Simple but effective 5-minute scalping strategy. Probably you have heard many times that after every market swing there is a pullback. That's very true, and that's exactly what we are going to utilize with this simple strategy. And here we are with my simple but effective 5-minute strategy for beginners. First, I'm going to show you the strategy and explain the logic, and after that I'm going to show you all the settings and how you can apply it on the charts. Welcome to Simple Strategies channel, subscribe and let's dive into the video. So this strategy actually requires only 2 indicators and it has only 2 conditions. The first condition we want is a candle to be closing outside of the upper or lower band. And if we have the first condition, we're going to look for the second condition, which is related to the oscillator. We want the oscillator to be also outside of its borders. Once we have the 2 conditions, we're going to place a trade against the move. It's a reversal trade. Once the candle closes, we're going to trade the following candle against the move. For a sell trade, of course, the stop loss is going to be above the breaking candle and the take profit is going to be 1-to-1 risk reward ratio or 1-to-5 risk reward ratio, or you can target 20% of the body of the breaking candle. And of course, the oscillator must be outside of the borders. For the buy alert, we're going to be looking for a negative candle which is breaking down, and then we're going to trade the following candle and the stop loss is going to be under the breaking candle. The take profit will be 1-to-1 or 1-to-1.5 or 20% of the breaking candle's body, which is this is the body of the candle. So that's your target. And of course, the oscillator must be outside of the borders. An important note here, for protection, you can use this logic. If you lose a trade, let's say we're going to lose this trade, for example, then you can wait for the price to cross the middle band, and after that you're looking for a trade. It might be up or down, doesn't matter. Wait for a price to cross the middle band. And that is the actual strategy. As I said, it's very simple. Now, how you can apply it on the charts? Go to indicators and add Bollinger Bands. This is TradingView, but those are default indicators and you have it with any charting platform out there. So add Bollinger Bands and then go back to the indicators tab and add Money Flow Index, MFI. Add it on the charts. Now, in terms of settings for the Bollinger Bands, use the default settings. In terms of covering, you can customize the covers as you wish. You know, you can do your thing here, personal preference. For the MFI, for 5-minute trading, length 5, this is the inputs, and covering, again, you can do whatever in terms of covering. But here we have to change also the overbought and oversold market conditions, 85 and 15. Those are the 2 indicators which you need for this simple 5-minute trading strategy. This is 5-minute BTC USD. I have marked some winning and losing positions for you. We're gonna go over them right now, and you can pause and rewatch the video for the settings. The back testing starts from 29th of April, and you can go ahead and do it with your own chart. And as you can see, I have marked all the winning and losing positions here. You can double check the video if you want. And I have tried to be very, very objective with this one. And the end starts up until 2nd of May, but this is in the morning. The total starts 23 wins and 4 losses, but you can backtest it for long period of time, and actually I encourage you to do so. I have been very objective with the trades, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about those 2 trades. I did count this as a losing trade, by the way, but I'm gonna explain something here, because you have those situations where this is looking like a losing trade but actually is not, and I'm gonna explain why. So this is your entry here, and this is your stop loss, let's say. It's gonna be a little bit under the week even, and let's make it a different color. As I said, this 5-minute BTC USD, but let's go to 1 minute and take a look at this trade. Now, so let's take a look at this. Your entry is here after this candle closes, and your stop loss is down here, and then the market goes up. So you have 3 minutes here to take profit, and I'm sure you will, because it's a big move. And after that, yes, the market goes down and we have a red candle on 5-minute chart, but we don't care about that. It's a winning trade for us because the market goes up. Even if we are using 1-to-1.5 or 20-30% of the candle, the market almost covers the whole candle. So that's a winning trade. And this is the next one, which I highlighted here. And as I said, I counted it as a losing trade, but your entry is here, stop loss here. Is this move going to be enough for you to take profit? I don't know, because after that, the market goes up. It's going to hit your stop loss, and then we get a better move down and even further down after that. But As I said, this might be a losing, might be a winning. I'm not sure. I'm trying, as I said, I'm trying to be objective here. I'm not sure. And this one, you cannot clearly define if it's going to be a losing one and or a winning one. That's why I actually count it as a losing one. But in general, it's a good strategy. It's very simple, as I said. It has also a lot of potential for improving, but not as a beginner. As beginner, you want to start with simple things, otherwise the market will just consume you. And before you ask, yes, it can work with every time frame, but for example, if you want to go under 1 minute, you have to always use the protection rule, which I told you about, where if you get a losing signal, you want the price to cross the middle band before you start look for the next signal. Because if you go to 1 minute, for example, we often have these sharp trends, and that means repeatable signals, and they can be losing trades, so you have to use the protection rule. And if you go higher in the time frames, you have to adjust the MFI. For example, if you go to 15 minutes, you have to slightly adjust the MFI depending on the market you're trading. But it can work. It's just as long as you can optimize the settings, and that can be hard if you're a beginner. So I don't want to just dive into those too many details. Those settings which I showed you are optimized for 5-minute trading. And to this moment, if you're still wondering, yes, the strategy can work in all markets, Forex, crypto, or stocks. So don't worry, just go ahead and test it out. That's it with this actual strategy. I know it has potential because I have it also as a robot, but hey, don't trust me, just go on your own charts and try it yourself. Of course, on a demo account, different assets, try Forex, try crypto. As I said, those settings are for 5-minute trading. Just do a lot of back testing and I'm sure you're gonna like it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all with the next one.